Hey guys, this is Miss Jackie. I wanted to do a short video today to talk a little bit about some of the signs that you need to know during our trying times right now. I've been thinking a lot about the face coverings that people are wearing, and can be particularly difficult for deaf adults and deaf children. Because a lot of times they read lips to piece together a message of what is being said verbally. So I want to challenge you, even from afar, to communicate with your neighbors. Knowing sign language, there's lots of ways you can communicate from very far away, a crowded, noisy gym. You can communicate through glass. You can communicate, of course, underwater. Scuba divers know. But, there are some signs that you can use to your neighbor across the street, to a deaf child who may be in a swimming pool. There's lots of ways that you can communicate visually. And right now, with all the social distancing, it's a good thing to know. And I'm going to show you a few signs that you would need to know in an emergency, and also to protect yourself, but also to get someone's attention and communicate from afar. Okay, so the very first one that I'm going to teach you is to get someone's attention. Now, in hearing culture, it's very different than in deaf culture. Hearing culture, we'll say, hey you, whatever. Deaf culture, it's this. You get someone's attention by putting out your hand and going like this, which means waving your hand in their field of vision. Now, have I seen people from a long way away go like this? Yes. But it's hey, to get someone's attention like that, hey. And then, of course, a lot of times if you're trying to communicate with someone, you're going to say, you deaf? Deaf or hearing? Deaf is from your one dominant hand, from your chin to your ear. Now, sometimes you will see people sign it like this, from ear to chin. That's fine too. I learned it this way, deaf. And hearing looks like this. A forward motion with that one dominant hand shape, hearing. So you're going to get someone's attention. And a lot of times you'll say, are you deaf? You hearing. You also have to let that deaf person you're communicating with know that you're hearing yourself or you're deaf yourself. Another good thing to know is the sign need. Need. Okay, that's with your X hand shape. Need. Help. Now, help can be a directional sign as well. I help you, you help me. But if a child is saying, help please, to open something, then it's just help, okay? With that bottom hand coming up. The next sign that everybody, of course, needs to know is the sign emergency, which is shake the E. You need help, emergency. Okay, and of course, I'm using my facial expression, asking with my face that question. The sign sick is also another one, middle fingers, sick. Now, when you sign that, you're also going to use that facial expression, oh, sick, oh. And then the opposite, of course, you can do this sign with H's, healthy, or healthy, which is what you'll see more often in ASL. Healthy. This is more of an English sign, healthy. You'll also see in sign language people say, excuse me. So right hand dominant, and this hand shape is going to go across the left hand. The left hand doesn't move. Excuse me. If you're too close to someone, of course. I've also seen the sign social distancing, which means that this is a sign for social, or sometimes you will also see social distancing, which is this one person removed from the next. Okay, and of course your dominant hand does the movement. social distancing. Okay? You can also say from afar, hello, friend. Hello, friend. Okay? That's with your X handshake. You go from one side to the other. You can even say, hello, friend. I miss you. Okay? Now, it's also the same side for said, but you say it in a way like this. Miss. I miss you. Hey. Y'all miss our friends right now? Also, another good sign to learn, of course, is wash hands, which is just you gesturing of wash hands. I have seen people sign wash hands. It's another way to do it as well. Wash hands. Most of the time it's wash your hands. Also, you'll see the sign for cough. Cough. Just like you're beating on your chest, cough. Sign for temperature. Okay, think of a thermometer. Temperature, and then I've also seen temperature, like a fever temperature. Okay. You'll also see the sign for hospital with your H hand shape. Okay, down the arm and then across. Gesturing for the X on the arm, not the X, sorry, the plus sign, the hospital first aid sign on the arm, hospital. So I want to stress to you to still say hello to your neighbors. There's definitely visual ways to communicate if you're far away. And I just want everybody to know that that you are not alone and that we are all in this together. And if any of my students are out there, just know that Miss Jackie loves you. Thanks, guys.